Hello everyone, and welcome to the first of a series of videos tailored around the world of golf tourism. Now this does sound incredibly wide-ranging, but we're just going to be focusing on how you, the Italian stakeholder, can target, develop, do more sales with international golf travel companies. So I'll be covering topics such as how to work with international golf travel companies. What do golf tour operators need from you from a collateral perspective? Things like what's the difference between a net rate and a commission? And actually how much commission should you be including within your tour operator contracts? And actually what goes in a tour operator contract, especially now once we're going to be coming out of this pandemic, will we have to change the terms and conditions? And finally, how will this pandemic change golf travel and what you have to do to keep up with it? So really all the nuts and bolts about how you can effectively work within this golf travel world. So these videos I've mentioned have all been about how to work within the trade. This first one's going to be on why you should invest your time and resources to develop this market. So we'll look at the overall golf tourism market, the opportunities and why it's important for Italian golf. So a very quick introduction to me. My name is Giles Greenwood and I'm the Managing Director of 72 Golf. We are a golf and sport B2B marketing and sales agency. We help golf clubs, hotels, resorts, tourist boards be better positioned to attract international golfers. So we help them position themselves so they can compete with other resorts, other hotels and other destinations dotted around the world. Now our Italy Golf and More connection is just to make sure you're positioned correctly to receive visiting golfers once flights resume. So looking at the value of golf tourism first. Now the European golf economy is worth around 15 billion euros a year. The tourism side's worth between 1.5 and 2, so just over 10%, so it's big business. Looking at people who play the game, golf participation is fairly static across Europe. However, whilst golf club membership is static, maybe a little bit down, the golfer is still travelling and golf travel is on the increase. If we look at the numbers, golf travel is the #1 sport tourism sector with over 60 million golfers. So participation at golf clubs is fairly static. The golfer is travelling and the number of golfers going on holiday is increasing every single year. So it's still an incredibly desirable and lucrative market to continue to develop. If we look at Italy and which markets we'll be targeting over the next few videos, the #1 markets obviously for Italy, we're going to be looking around Europe. So Europe has 8 million golfers. So we'll be targeting these first, how to target these. But looking at other markets, the Americas has half the world's golfers and actually Asia has a third. So once we've looked at developing the European market, we can diversify and look at other markets as well. And out of these 60 million golfers, actually 30% plan on taking a golf vacation or golf holiday in the next 12 months. So what's clear is that the golf travel industry is growing and it's incredibly desirable. It's actually really valuable as well. It's actually outgrowing the general tourism marketplace, tourism side, between 5 and 7% every single year. What's easy about this though, well not easy, but what we're fortunate with, is that the golfer is very easy to target. Okay, the golfer is booking their holidays through golf travel companies, so at least 50% of all golf holidays are booked via golf travel companies. Now, a few years ago, we thought golf travel companies would cease to exist, but we had the 2008 crash, financial crash, we had the 2010 ash cloud. So what we found is that people who hadn't booked through travel companies weren't supported with flight repatriations. They weren't covered financially, so people are tending to still and continue to book through Gulf travel companies. But finally, and actually most importantly, golfers spend more. They'll spend at least 100% more than the general leisure traveller, so it's still a really interesting market to try to develop. So why are we talking about this? Well, there is a staking in the ground. In 2022, Rome is going to be hosting the Ryder Cup. So for the next video, I'll be talking about the Ryder Cup effect and the opportunities for you, the Italian stakeholder. Thanks for watching.